My name is Ali. I'm running a agency, advertising agency in Perth, and yeah, that's me. We mainly help like home improvement businesses, home property improvement businesses, and yeah, it's been a good journey. It's been a very interesting journey so far.
So when did you start your business?
Less than a year ago,
Oh,
I think I
really? I thought it
started
was longer already.
last year, yeah, end of December last year or beginning of January, I would say, yeah.
Ah,
Nah, I'm a baby, man. I'm still a baby. Yeah.
the expectations of having a business.
Yeah, it's a good question, hey. I had a full-time job in 2020 when COVID hit, and I went through like a process of like, I don't know, like that crisis, the mind crisis at the beginning. I quit my job. When I quit my job, I was like, man, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna make it. And I just did it, right? I made a decision. And for like 3 months, I was just trying to figure things out on how to start the business. But I always had that kind of expectation that, oh, okay, you're gonna start your business, you're gonna have freedom, and yeah, you're gonna be your own boss. And yeah, all those stuff that goes to your head, which kind of um, attracts you to go towards like become an entrepreneur, right? Because you see it in the like YouTubes, you see it like in TV and in the shows that like entrepreneurship is just so sexy, you know, you just go there and just like develop, make so much money, you have so much time. So that was kind of the expectations, right? But on the back of my head, I know it's going to be tough. And when I started the business, when I started Omnibox, the agency I have now, really quick, I started how the game works. So yeah, it was really like, well, how would you say, it? Like eye-opening. Especially the first 3 months, it was just boom, 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 reality checks back to back. But yeah, I'm just lucky that business, and I'm in the position that I just like opportunities and yeah. I don't think it's just luck. Um, it's not only luck, but luck definitely like contributes to the position you are. But I feel when you get luck and you're not prepared for it, um, then nothing will happen. Okay, so I think it's luck, taking the risk, and prepare for it all the time. So when the opportunity comes, you can grab it effectively.
Yeah.
So I guess when I say luck, it's not only like yeah, opportunity God just comes to the door. Just luck that you surrounded yourself with right people, surrounded yourself with right mentors to give you better like directions. And yeah, the opportunity comes, knock the door, and you can grab it properly.
Yeah, I think obviously a little bit of luck to it, but if you don't do anything, there you can have all the luck in the world, and it's still
Definitely,
not going to work out for you. So
definitely.
I think because we obviously the last couple of months we have been quite regularly on in touch of like
Yeah,
how are you doing, what is going wrong with you, what is going wrong with me, and like craziness of the business. So I
yeah,
feel like because we're because we're both working really really hard to like get to our goals, I feel
mm,
like luck is just like the add-on factor. It's like the cherry on
yeah,
top of
for
all the
sure.
hard work that you're putting into
Totally
it.
agree, totally agree with you. Um, I feel you have the expectations, and if you want to really like make that expectations into reality, you gotta work hard for it. And it's just not working hard, right? You learn a lot of stuff along the way because you can work hard and hard and hard, and then you're gonna burn out. if you don't know how to manage your emotions, if you don't know how to write the emotions. Because, yeah, it something that a lot of people should understand is, especially people that they want to go towards like having their own business, is that working hard is not going to be enough. There are like other things that you could have on your back pocket to help you out.
Yeah,
Mm.
that definitely. Like when I started my business as well, I thought, awesome, it's gonna be just like I can do whatever I want, whenever I want, which is like part of it is true, but at the same time, like you forget that you're gonna feel guilty like 90% of the time, especially at the beginning when you don't work. So it's
It's
like
anxiety, hey?
yeah, so it's like you
Uh,
can go to the beach if you want to, but at the same time you feel so guilty of not working, and especially the first few months when you like just got starting like getting started,
mm,
that you're not going to enjoy the time at the beach, or at
yeah,
least that's what I did.
yeah,
So there's
for
so
sure.
much more mindset work to it than
Yeah.
I ever thought
Mm,
possible.
I feel just there are a lot of pillars into it. Like you make your decision to open a business, to start your own thing, start your own brand. But if you really want to like stay on the path, like if you want to stay in the game, I feel like there are like a lot of pillars that you have to improve in the same time. Like the first thing, which I feel like is 80% of the time, seriously, is the mindset. Like without the
Yeah.
mindset, like the mindset is the biggest thing I feel. Because and for people that don't know mindset is, it's not just yeah, being a strong and masculine. Mindset is just kind of having that kind of the intellect to be able to become a student and always be a student. I feel that's the main mindset that everyone should have in the business because you will taste success. You know what I mean? You feel that you're successful, and that moment, if you feel you know something, then it's gonna be a problem. Because from being a student, you become someone that like feel that that guy is the. I mean, no, like you lose that being a student mentality, and I think that's the main thing you should have throughout the business journey. And then it comes out obviously your skill set, sales, marketing, operation, team management, and all those stuff. But I feel the mindset has been something that I find it really challenging throughout past like 10 months, 11 months.
Yeah, same. Like the mindset of um like just the daily struggles that you're going through, and just like seeing what is actually worth your like your energy of like freaking out about it, or
Yeah.
if you like you want to hit that 20, 30, 40, 50K month and you like finally hit it, but then you put so much energy and stress into getting there, then you don't really enjoy it and you just chase the next goal. So I think we're very, very similar when it comes to that. And
Mm.
my biggest one as well is like mindset, and the biggest learning is that having the right people around you, that just makes for me all the difference in the world.
Sure, sure. Let's talk about the first thing you mentioned, which I find really related to. Like I resonate with it a lot. That okay, you have a target. Like because when you start a business, you always have a number in your head, right? Because you go to the business because you want to make money. I mean, obviously it's business. You have to generate cash to be alive, but you have like bigger goals. Like, yeah, I want to help people. I want to serve. Yeah, but eventually it's a business and you need revenue. So you have a number in your head, right? Like, I want to hit 10K. I want to hit 20K. But the thing is, you hit 10K, but it doesn't end like that, right? You chase the next thing without understanding it. It's just you're so addicted to that adrenaline that you get from like chasing and hitting your target. And after a while, you find yourself in this kind of a rat race that, oh, I'm just chasing the next number, chasing the next number, chasing the next number. And it never ends. So I feel like understanding why you're doing it is super crucial for every business owner. Like, are you doing it for your family? Are you doing it for self-development? Are you doing it to make money or like chase something external? I feel knowing that why is super, super crucial. Actually, that's the first tip I give everyone. If you want to open your business, understand why you're doing it. Just sit down
Yeah.
for 1 week. Like, I don't know, imprison yourself in your room, just lock the door and
Go to
start like
quarantine.
writing things down.
Perfect.
Yeah, just writing things down and just see like why you want to have your business. Um,
Yeah.
and then you start something that can be really meaningful.
I feel like as well that the why can change or can it develop, because like I started my why because I wanted to have freedom and like obviously like travel and money and things like that, but my why changed a bit in the first few months because I was getting more and more involved in a charity, and now like my why is as well that I can help the charity as well, and like I can also like help people that are working now for me and just help them having a really great lifestyle as well, because we want to offer that lifestyle for our employees as well. So I feel like that why evolves as well. Maybe that,
Um,
but I definitely agree that big picture goal needs to be like, you need to have that big picture goal of like what you actually want.
yeah, for sure. I feel your why always evolves because you as a person evolve. You know what I mean? Otherwise, if you want to stay where you were like 3 years ago, like what's the point of living, right? So because you evolve, your perspective evolves, your why also evolves, and your business. Because business is there to give you kind of the stability to chase whatever you want in life. So I definitely agree with what you say. It's always changing. Your mission in life always changes, and yeah, you always gotta work on how you can like develop yourself.
Definitely. The you posted a few weeks ago, like your post of being very vulnerable and open, that you were struggling and you were like working so hard and it was almost like a burnout stage.
Mm.
Because like the first few months of the year, we're both working until like 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, and both we were high-fiving each other like, yeah, work harder, work more. But obviously that's not gonna work out. Did you have any big learnings from your
Yeah,
yeah
hugely
from
actually.
that?
It was, I think, September, right? Yeah, it's last month. Um, it was, I mean, it was a good month. You know what I mean? Like in terms of like self-development and growth and understanding who you are and what you want to do. But it was rough in terms of business. You know what I mean? A lot of rejection is involved in the business. You have to have a thick skin, okay, if you want to ride their emotions. And I'm not normally good at riding the emotions. At least I wasn't around September. And yeah, I guess riding that emotion, and at the same time I was trying so hard, you know, to chase this next thing and start like keep growing the business. I feel that consistent chase and like putting myself second all the time really got to me, and I ultimately burned out. But it's good, you know what I mean? Because you need these phases. You go up and down, and it's kind of a journey of self-discovery, I feel. I'm not sure like why you went to the business or our network. I don't know about them, but for me, I was really chasing that like self growth of it, you know, because I know there are a lot of skill set. It will be like stimulating my brain, so I'm not gonna get bored. I always grow. So kind of finding myself in September was kind of like a slap. That, oh man, this is reality, you know. This is what you sign up for. But also it was kind of a reassurance that yeah, this is it. This is why I'm here. This is what I wanted. So I guess the tip is um, always understand like what you need as a person, so you fulfill that first. Okay, because if I don't take care of myself first, okay, if I don't know like what kind of needs I have to fulfill first, business won't grow because I'm the one who runs the business. If I can't take care of myself, how can I take care of the business? How can I take care of my
Yeah.
employees? Like we have a staff, both of us. How can you take care of them? You know what I mean? So yeah,
Yeah,
that's
and it
that.
sounds so cliche, like because everyone is saying it of like always like take care of yourself, and especially when we were both in it, like starting or like in that very hungry phase, we were like, sure, we're gonna take care of
But you
ourselves.
don't. But you don't.
Yeah,
It's
definitely.
easier said than done because you know you need like some time off. For example, you need to like take like a weekend off. You know you should. Like your body is telling you. You know what I mean? Your gut is telling you, man. Please take this weekend off. Clear your mind. But it's Friday night. You're done, and you're thinking about what you need to do tomorrow. Because if you don't do anything tomorrow, you kind of feel anxious and guilty. Oh, I should like do something. yeah, it's just, I guess you get addicted to just doing something all the time. That's why it's so
Yeah.
important to just have some, your you time, some me time, and just, yeah, always reflect.
But also, like, I feel like that having either coaches or a network or someone just telling you, just close that fucking laptop. Or like for me, it was my family, because when I was now like with my family, they were just saying, you just close it. Just there was no negotiation around it. And before that, I was like not really having that soundboard. I was more
Yeah.
like more with myself, or I just made excuses why I have to work again until midnight. But at home, there was like, no, we said we're gonna go to dinner. We're gonna go to dinner now.
Mm.
And yeah, that was really good as well for me, just to get that go
Yeah.
on and
You
just
need
be.
someone to keep you accountable with this stuff. Like you need someone to keep you accountable in business. You know what I mean? Even like taking care of your health and relationships, I think you still need someone to take you accountable. You can be a coach, you can be an accountability friend like yourself. Like you and I keep each other accountable when it comes to this stuff. But I feel, yeah, if you struggle with this stuff, if you struggle like taking some time off or be disciplined with this stuff, definitely get someone who can keep you accountable. Because as someone who's been grinding for past 6 years, like non-stop, something that I learned was working hard and hard all the time doesn't mean that you're disciplined. What means that you discipline is when you can have like a balance between your life, like your work life, your health, relationship, and all that stuff. If you can like keep the balance and like channel your energy into these different like aspects of life properly, you discipline. Because man, taking a day off requires discipline, especially for us, for people that
Yeah.
they in business. So don't think, you're hard worker and you're grinding all the time and you're a disciplined person. It's far from the truth. Discipline is that you can take care of yourself as well.
Yeah, that's definitely true. Especially if you like, what I realized like a few months ago was I was having a conversation with someone. When the conversation was done, I had no idea what we were talking about, because I was not even listening at all to the conversation. I was thinking about what I need to do now. Have I checked this post? What is about this ad? So I've lost all the sense of actually being present, because I was just thinking about like 20 steps ahead already while I
Mm,
was having a conversation. That was for me then what was like very embarrassing,
for
because I
sure.
had no idea what we were talking about.
Yeah, yeah. Man, I really do that a lot. Even still I do. Like, I guess it's ongoing. Hey, like you have like good days that you can like be present, and you have like the days that your mind is always busy. Um, but yeah, it's just the nature of the game. It's the nature of the game. Like, I feel like you shouldn't feel bad that sometimes you actually like not in present. You know what I mean? It's just the nature of the game. You have to like change missions. Sometimes you have to really go hard on your business, and you kind of, it makes you a little bit imbalance. But I think what matters the most is that you have this self-awareness to know that after like a week or two of grinding on your projects, you go back and take care of other aspects of your life as well to keep things into balance again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, it's okay to just change missions for like 2 weeks. But don't make it 1 year. Like don't be like me. Like 10 months, the mission was one thing.
Did you what are the changes that you implemented now since your little bit of a breakdown?
Okay, so I'm trying to calm down a little bit. Not as in a slowdown in business, but calm down. So I'm just looking at my life from outside and see like, do I have to like, like chase that? I don't know, like $1 million per year or multi-million dollars per year kind of business. Do I have to now? Do I need to, or do I want to? Okay, so I feel this tree bill kind of gives you clarity of, do you have to like put that pressure on yourself or not. For me at the moment, I'm in the good position. Business has grown like more than that I thought this year. And I'm in the position that I can kind of identify if I want to like work with some specific individuals or not. Because what really bring the stress to my life was dealing with people that I didn't want to, the clients that I didn't want to. So I let go of all of them this month. I let go of like 2 to 3 clients, like high ticket clients this month. But you know what happened? I replaced them because I did it to myself. You know what I mean? I did something in my benefit for my mental health. I let them go, but I replaced them. So that was the main thing that I did, kind of like having the courage to let go of the revenue, let go of those clients, and put my mental health first. And I feel when you do that, your business grows as well. Your health grows, your relationship grows. Everything works together as a synergy.
Yeah, definitely. I have that as well of like reframing it a little bit. I always used to say, I have to do this now, I have to do this now, but I don't have to do anything. That's the thing. It's like everything will be fine if I don't do it right now either. But I want to do it now because I want to get to that level. So like even changing it, the want and need and should is like making all the difference for me because I'm like, cool, because I have my own business, because I want to get to that stage. So just like having that ownership a little bit back makes a big difference for me. And a few months ago, I was like really, really stressed. And I was catching myself of like breathing really heavily because I couldn't breathe anymore. And I was realizing I was not breathing like I was so concentrated. I was not having a good kind of like in breath, out breath situation, which is like so weird. But because I was just so stressed, I was constantly just on like a survival mode. And now just taking breaks in between meetings now and not just going straight to the next one makes a big difference for me of like just coming down.
A small changes definitely works. And even your mindset, like this shift of in your mindset, for example, that if you want to or you have to or you need to, that shift can help you a lot to just stay a little bit longer in the game. Because we both know it's not going to be like a sprint. It's going to be a marathon. It's a cliche, but that's true. You know, you can be in the business for 1 year, you burn out, you quit, that's it, done. Your journey is over. Or you can like go with the pace that you should, enjoy the journey a little bit more, and stay on the path for 25 years, for 30 years. Because it's a compound effect. You become one person better every day, and eventually you get what you want. Especially if you're young and you're starting a business around like 20, 22, 23, 25. It's going to be crazy when you're 40. So I feel develop yourself, see what you want, and just enjoy the journey, enjoy the learning. It's going to be a lot of learning. And one thing, Ivo, that we were discussing, I feel it was around April or May, it was that business, it's like life. It's something that you put as a parallel with your life. Things won't be always good. You know, you have really good months that you hit like, I don't know, like good revenue targets, 70K, 80K, 100K per month. But the next month after, it drops. Then the month after, it might go up, but it might go even further down. You know what I mean? So it's something like life. You might be happy now, but tomorrow something bad might happen. So it's the nature of the game.
Yeah, it's definitely not always up, unfortunately.
Yeah.
You just get resilience.
Yeah, gotta have a thick skin and resilience, as you said, and stick with it. We have a saying that we always, kind of a mantra in our jiu-jitsu school, and we always say that a black belt is a white belt that never quits. Doesn't matter if it's on the mat, it's live, or in business. The saying stays the same. It's relevant to everything, right? Even if you are around like 5K per month, 3K per month, you never know what will happen in 2 months. You can grow the business from like 0 to 30K in 2 months. You know what I mean? You never know what's going to happen. You just got to stick with it.
Yeah, absolutely. I love that. Such a good quote. Is there anything else you would like to add, or something that we didn't discuss?
Nah, I think we discussed the whole journey that we are going. Um, it's not negative. Like we're just being honest. I feel for past, I don't know, 20 minutes. It's transparency and honesty that I feel like people need. It's not going to be a red carpet that you're going to walk on when you go to the business, but it's not going to be like a hell either. You know what I mean? It's something that comes from your perspective. If you dare to just make some quick money and leave, then that's going to be your journey. If you dare to learn, grow, help, it's going to be your journey. So I guess choose what is it that you want and just start it. And don't start it tomorrow or like start it like in a year time. Start it now. Because I had the first agency I worked in as a side hustle for a couple of years. And I didn't have the courage to quit my job. I wasn't in a position to quit my job. But eventually I realized there is no side hustle. You're not going to grow if you have a comfort zone next to your shoulder. You know what I mean? So when you quit, when you go all in and channel all your energy in one thing, then that's the way you can grow.
Absolutely. And that remind me of one of my favorite quotes, which is comfort is the enemy of progress. And it's
That's
so
it.
true. If it's just a nice cushy thing to do, then it's like you're never gonna get pushed to get more, because it's like, well, why should I? So yeah.
That's it. Drop the
True.
mic. That's it.
Awesome.
But yeah, now
Thank
pleasure
you.
having me here. It was good chat. It was fun. I love this
Like
Instagram
always.
life. They're so fun.
I know, I told you. It's fun.